The NFL trade deadline is officially 2 weeks away. How aggressive should the Cowboys be? And what should we do moving forward with George Pickens? We're going to talk about all that right here on the Dallas Cowboys Update, brought to you by DopeContent.com. Let's get it.
It's very simple. Dak was indispensable in my mind. And so, yes. And it is a reminder, I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole. Did I talk to Michael?
Micah.
Did I talk to Michael?
Micah.
What's good? Welcome back to another episode of the Dallas Cowboys Update, brought to you by DopeContent.com.
Yeah!
If this is your first time here, please tap in with us. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, comment. We do talk back all the time. It helps push the algorithm. It is all free. Also, DopeContent.com. Dope Content with the K.com keeps you updated with everything we have going on with the WNBA, with wrestling stuff, some boxing stuff, maybe video games, music, entertainment as well. So DopeContent.com. Stay updated.
Yeah!
And then, of course, Dope Content has DallasHoop.com as well. So if you're a big fan of the Dallas Wings, Dallas Mavericks, that's another website for you, right?
Yeah!
So thank you for giving the platform a chance. If this is your first time, I hope you like everything. We're not here to waste your time. We're not here to talk all day, so let's get right into it, man. Trade deadline is 2 weeks away. Cowboys are 3-3-1. Top 3 offense in the NFL, but bottom of the league when it comes to defense. Right, so what should the Cowboys do? Let's start with George Pickens, right? George Pickens, 24 years old. Brought him in so we can have a legit number 2 wide receiver to CeeDee Lamb. At least that's what I thought he was brought in for, to be a legit number 2, a.k.a. 1B, 1A, 1B, right? So when CeeDee is either hurt or whatever, or he's getting double teamed, you got another playmaker over there in George Pickens that can come in and just get the job done. So, and you needed that for Dak, right? So George Pickens right now, he's top 4 in receiving yards. He's number 4 with 607 yards. And he's tied for second when it comes to touchdowns on the year with 6. So shout out to George Pickens.
Yeah.
He's out here doing his thing, earning his way to a new contract. Now, speaking of his contract, I've been seeing a lot of people in the media down here in Dallas, and I'm talking about like big names. I'm not talking about just people like myself and podcasts and the worlds and all that. I'm talking about like the heavy hitters, as they call themselves, right? The radio, the national radio, the all that, the Cowboy station. This has been going on since the Green Bay game. This is when it first started, where they was like, well, maybe we should trade George Pickens right now. Trade him right now and get some draft picks. That's what they were saying. Trade George, and because he's going to want over $30 million, at least $30 million, right? So why pay him? You're going to end up like the Cincinnati Bengals, right? So go ahead and trade him and get some draft picks. My question for that is, why did you bring him in this year in the first place? Did you think that he was going to come in and y'all was going to win the Super Bowl? Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl just off that one move with George Pickens? The way this defense is, y'all thought they was going to win a Super Bowl just by bringing him in? Let's say we kept Micah Parsons, right? Let's say we kept him. You still think George Pickens, that one move with George Pickens, is going to fix the rest of the defense? Like, Micah will probably have them maybe 5 slots, maybe ranked 5 slots higher just because of the pressure. But even with Micah here, George Pickens alone is not going to come in 1 year and take you to the Super Bowl. So if that's the thought process, you got it all messed up right now. Like, it's bad. That's stupid to me, especially when you got all this money. And then for you to talk about it after you traded Micah and you got all this money, that's even more dumb to me. So, like, I'm not understanding those who saying we should trade George Pickens. And if you look, we already have draft capital. We have 2 ones this year, 2 ones next year. So what else do you need? And if you're so focused on the draft, trade Dak as well. Why you keeping Dak? Dak is 32 years old. He's not 24. He's not 25. He's 32, making $60 million. So money And draft capital is what you're looking for. Trade George, trade Diggs, and trade Dak. And then you just start all over. That's what you do. But coming in, bringing in George for 6 to 7 games and then talking about let's trade him, that's dumb as hell.
Shut up, bitch.
That's dumb as hell. I don't understand that. I don't understand that process at all. Like, I don't get that at all. Especially after you traded Micah. And then for those who say, oh, he's going to win over $30 million, you're going to end up like the Bengals. Let's take a look at the Bengals salary cap, right? Bengals paid their quarterback, paid 2 top receivers, and a couple of offensive linemen got paid. Let's see. Logan Wilson, he got paid. Who else got paid? So they got a couple of people that got paid here. Right now, Cincinnati Bengals, with their 2 wide receivers, quarterback being paid, offensive lineman Orlando Brown Jr. and Logan Wilson being paid the big money right now. They right now are over $9 million, right? So close to $10 million because they $9.8 million right now. That's right now. Next year, they salary cap start off at $64 million worth of cap space. And that's before any restructures. That's before they restructure anybody. So you start off with $64 million next year. Let's say you restructure Joe Burrow. That's an extra $19 million. If they restructure T. Higgins next year, that's an extra $13 million. If they restructure Jamar Chase next year, that's another $13 million. 3 players just like that. And once again, you starting off next year with $64 million in cap space. So don't tell me the Cowboys can't pay George Pickens because we got CeeDee Lamb and we got Dak Prescott. And we just paid who we just paid? We just paid DeRon Bland. Don't tell me we can't do that, because right now, Dallas Cowboys this year are still looking at $30 million worth of space right now. They have $30 million, over $30 million of cap space right now. Next year, they do start off at under $9 million. So next year, they will be negative $9 million. Why is somebody calling my phone? Every time I try to do something, somebody call my phone. Next year, they start off with minus $9 million, right? Let's say you restructure Dak Prescott, which they will do most likely. That's $30 million right there. Restructure Terrence Steele. That's $8 million right there. Restructure CeeDee Lamb. That's $19 million right there. Restructure Trayvon Diggs. That's $8 million right there. Restructure Osa Odigizua. That's another $12 million right there. Restructure Tyler Smith. That's another $17 million right there. Restructure DeRon Bland. That's another $8 million right there. So, what's the problem? What's the problem? I don't get the problem of re-signing Pickens. I don't understand what the issue is. If you have a chance, you have a Super Bowl caliber offense right now, and you know you need to make some moves, all you got to do is get some defense, maybe 2 or 3 players in on the defensive end. Do that. Go for it. Stop sitting here talking about cap space. Stop sitting here talking about dead money. Nobody wants to hear none of that stuff. Nobody wants to hear none of that stuff. We don't want to hear about no cap space. We don't want to hear about no draft picks because you ain't been drafting well. Will McClay had his hot streak, and then it's been meh ever since, bruh. It's been meh ever since. So, I don't want to hear nothing about no draft. I don't want to hear nothing about no, ooh, you save money, because you can save money. That's the whole point of restructuring. And if you got a franchise quarterback that's 32 years old and he is making $60 million and you see there's an opportunity there, go ahead and go for it. You can always rebuild. Go ahead and go for it. Hell, the Rams did it. They won a Super Bowl. How many playoffs did they miss after winning the Super Bowl? I believe they've been in the playoffs every year since, except maybe one time, right? Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They did it when Brady was here. They went all in, spent all that money. Guess what happened? They won the Super Bowl. They've been a playoff team ever since. They found a way to rebuild, be a playoff team ever since. The Philadelphia Eagles. You see how they did it. They didn't pay AJ. They didn't pay Saquon. They didn't pay Devontae Smith. Jalen Hurts just got paid. You still got Lane Johnson getting paid. Like, they went to the Super Bowl twice and won one of them and still looking like a top team in the Super Bowl contender right now. So I don't want to hear nothing about no cap space and all that. If you have an opportunity to do something special, you take it. Point blank, period. Simple as that. That's how I feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. Like I said, I don't want to keep you here all day. I just had to get that off. Pay George Pickens. Be aggressive in the trade market. For me, if Mika Fitzpatrick is available, go get him. Go get him. Whatever other top safety is available, go get him. So I think this team really needs safety help. Overshown is going to be back soon, but that's kind of putting a lot of pressure on him, expecting him to just come back in the linebacker locker room and just, be back to being his normal self. It's going to take a little time, right? But you need safety help for sure, right? Cornerbacks, we might be able to make something. I don't know what they're doing with Diggs, right? Safety and defensive line. That's something you need to take care of this year. Don't waste another MVP year of Dak Prescott on bad defense. Don't do that. If he's playing like this, take advantage. And you got the weapons now. Javonte Williams, including myself, everybody including myself, was like, all right, I don't know about that pickup. Javonte Williams right now is balling. He's number 2 in rushing yards in the whole NFL. This man came back looking like rookie Javonte Williams. So shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
He shut me up. Ferguson, I've been hard on Ferguson the last 2 years. Ferguson is shutting me up right now. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
Right. So like, this offense is special. The offense is special. Bring some players in on the defense, man. Like, that's all I'm saying. Bring some players in on the defense. I don't want to hear nothing about no money. You got over $30 million right now, and you can clear up close to $100 million next year. So, like, I'm not trying to hear nothing about none of that. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As far as the Broncos, man, when we play the Broncos this year, this week I should say, I don't know. I don't feel good about it. I understand the Cowboys put up 40 points 3 times this year or whatever, but those against the Jets, the Packers, which, the Packers might be overrated. I don't know. And the Commanders. The Commanders, I mean, they all old, bro. Like, I'm not feeling good about this Broncos game. I can't even remember the last time we beat the Broncos. Broncos are 5-2 in Denver at that. This is a statement game. Like, I feel like this game is going to decide who you are. And it's also going to decide what the Cowboys do in real life when it comes to the trade market and George Pickens. So you have to win this game. If you want George Pickens and if you want them to be aggressive in the trade market for defense, you need to win this game Sunday. Because you got 3 wins, but again, it's against the Jets, the Giants, and the Commanders. You have no statement win. And what is this, week 8? So week 8, this is the time to start defining what your season is and what this team is. So you need to go to Denver and you need to handle up on Denver, especially if you want them to be aggressive in the front office. Other than that, if you lose this game, then go ahead and tank. Because pretty soon, there's a stretch where you play the Eagles, the Chiefs, and the Lions back to back to back. So, hey, you can't beat the Broncos, and you only showing us that you can beat, the NFC East teams, and I ain't even talking about the Eagles no more. I'm just talking about the Giants and the Commanders, and you can beat the Jets. That's not really showing me nothing. That's not showing me you ready to do something. You lost to the freaking Bears and the Panthers. So I'm not feeling good about this game. Hopefully they pull out, because if they pull this game out, you got Arizona and the Raiders next. Like, you can handle them. And then again, after that, it gets tough. You got the Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, and Giants again. So stop playing. Don't play with your food Sunday. If there's an opportunity to beat this team, you need to beat Denver Sunday. You need that staple win for more reasons than one. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Appreciate y'all coming through.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching. I try to keep it short and sweet, so I might not hit everything, but again, I want to keep it short and sweet. If you like sports and you like other teams outside of the Cowboys, Dope Sports Podcast every Thursday night.
Yeah.
6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern Time. Me and my co-host Tony, he was a huge Tampa Bay fan. He's a San Antonio Spurs fan as well. We dive into everything NFL, NBA, NCAA, sometimes wrestling, and then we try to get into, baseball. We don't really talk too much about baseball and hockey, but we get into it, like the important stuff, the scores and whatnot. But we try to keep the show like at a 2-hour minimum, so it's a lot to talk about just with NFL, NBA, NCAA alone. So if you want to hear, if you like what you saw today, you want to give us this channel a chance, please check out Dope Sports Podcast every Thursday.
Yeah.
And another thing we do that's unique on that show is we open it up to where you can be on camera and you can join the show. All we ask is that you don't say nothing that will get us banned. That's all we ask. But feel free to join the show. You can talk about your team. You can talk trash about somebody else's team, whatever. You can vent about a front office move or something. You can do all that. So tap in, man. Appreciate you joining once again, man. Thank you. And until next time, man, I'm out. Let me know what you do in the comment section. If you see this, let me know what you'll do in the comment section and who you want in a trade market, and what would you do with George Pickens, who's going to want over at least $30 million. I think you can pay him. That's all I'm saying. And then Javonte Williams going to want to get paid too. So what you going to do with him? We ain't even talk on him. So until next time, man, y'all be safe. I'm out.
It's very simple. Dak was indispensable in my mind. And so, yes. And it is a reminder, I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so having said that, I want me some glory hole. Did I talk to Michael?
Micah.
Did I talk to Michael?
Micah.